When I first met Charles, things became odd right away. I discovered he had a secret sin of unfaithfulness. I kindly tried to confront him, but he became increasingly angry, distant, and controlling over me. I had been taught to honor and obey no matter what, and so I did. But the more I tried, the worse the control and the verbal abuse became. I began to live in fear of him, not knowing what would upset him. Early in our marriage, I related our problems to one of our pastors, and he immediately asked Charles about it. When he got home that day, my husband physically assaulted me for the first time, and he warned me never to try that again. And for a very long time, I didn't. I stayed in this marriage for 28 years, keeping secrets, hiding his addictions, and slowly dying inside. Towards the end of our marriage, I upset Charles during a disagreement, and he began to punch me. Our children saw this happening, and they began to scream. Our daughters came running to defend me, and he began hitting them too. Then he started throwing furniture, and our oldest son, who was home from college, came running in and stopped Charles' physical aggression. I finally told a friend in my church what was happening in my home. She sat with me as I repeated the story to our senior pastor, and I was met with tenderness, concern, and love. My church had become a partner with Call to Peace Ministries and understood the dynamics and abuse of how to assist women in oppression. They immediately began caring for the kids and me and walked beside us through the experience of getting to safety. Call to Peace Ministries came alongside them to support me with their services too. They comforted and supported me, which allowed me to see that continuing abuse was not what God wanted for me. I am finding peace and safety, and I am so grateful for Call to Peace Ministries and my church. I cannot imagine making it through this without their support. They changed our lives and helped us find the peace we desperately needed, but more than anything, they drew me to Jesus and helped me find Him in the pain.
Call to Peace Ministries exists to provide a compassionate, comprehensive, and Christ-centered response to those impacted by domestic abuse. Call to Peace Ministries, that is one of the reasons that we exist, is to help restore women that come through our ministry, restore them to God. We help equip pastors and church leaders to know how to come alongside and support those who are oppressed, as well as providing accountability to those who are oppressing.